Hello everyone, LRon here with part 4 of my Minecraft 123, and this time we are going to start up on actual mining. We are going to properly set up the workings of our diamond mine, which is a kind of long process because we do get a few detours. And what am I doing? I am wasting time here. I think I jumped in prematurely. I didn't make my trapdoor first. And that always bugs me. I don't want it to be on the bottom of it. I want it to be on the top of it. I keep forgetting that I need to place it one square above of where I think it should be. Because the system's just mentally backwards. So I could recut that. And now I need to put some ladder down. Looks like I'm going to dig. And now, professional Minecrafters would call me a moron for taking this approach. Most people that play Minecraft and claim to know what they're talking about will say never mind straight down. Their grand fear is that you're going to fall into lava, die, and lose all your stuff. And yeah, if you're playing on hardcore, you're not going to get your character back. And if it's just survival and you're going to just lose your stuff, then, well, if you don't got anything worth losing, then it sounds like it's a great time saver. So, seeing that I have stuff that can be obtained easily on the surface at this point, and I'm almost dead anyways, and I'm not going to be in a good position to get food anytime soon, I decide that I will just go for it. Because the worst that can happen is I'll lose my 30 plus ladders, my 20 plus torches, and my stone and wood tools. And okay, yeah, fell into a cave, things got a little scary. So this time, I employ the smart tactic and block stuff off. Although I think it was mainly because I wanted to just make sure that the door wasn't going to bust upstairs. Sometimes those zombies will actually open the door by breaking it all the way down. And given how violent they're hitting that door, I was fearful that that was going to actually be the case. And so, having my ladder go like that, where it changes direction, does kind of throw a minor monkey wrench into things, but it works. It takes a little more effort to use, but functionally speaking, it gets the job done just fine. And I don't know why I didn't close the trapdoor behind me, but I didn't. So, now, the key to these cave-ins is to keep everything adequately lit. The baddies can't spawn if they don't have a dark place to spawn into. So, the idea of blocking stuff off was to block off anything that already exists from getting to me. But now it looks like I'm going to go with the other approach now and just basically run through with torches and toss them in frequently enough to see where I'm going and make sure that nothing gets spawned. And we got ourselves a block of water here. Now all this water that you see before you is caused by one source block. Eventually I will prove it. I will get a bucket and pick up the one piece of water, and all the remaining water ceases to flow. And So now that this entire wing is lit, we can now go back and mine anything that we saw along the way, or on the way back, because sometimes you only notice stuff on your way back because you're too busy lighting up the place to actually get a good view. And that over there, that's iron. So we've got ourselves our first bits of iron, but we don't have enough torches to explore the area, so we are going to make some over here. And so that's why we're keeping wood around with us at all times down here, because we can be versatile with it. We can convert it to torches, we can convert it to additional ladder, we can make replacement tools, and ooh, we've got more iron here. This is great. So now we just gotta continue scoping this out. Luckily, this was relatively small branches in both cases. When I go back to the ladder and continue mining straight down, I very quickly fall into another set of caverns, and that one ends up being a lot more intricate and complex. I'm pretty sure I've skipped some stuff there because I went with the light first, mine later approach. And of course, the problem with that is as the caverns become more complex and have too many divergent branches, it becomes more and more difficult to keep track of what has been done and what hasn't been done. Because I think, back, 8 years ago when I first played, I was a little more disciplined in Minecraft. I would do the more so the block off the paths that I haven't done yet, and block it off with cobblestone so that I know that I made it, because cobblestone in these caverns isn't a natural thing. And basically, if it's lit, then I've explored it. So those were my breadcrumbs, but I don't have 2 points of breadcrumb control if I'm doing the light first ask questions later. And so I'm going to light up this furnace and make me some iron. It looks like the sun is rising, so we get to switch into daytime mode. My timing has been pretty exceptional when it comes to coming back up to the surface when it's about time to do daytime activities. I mean, maybe I skipped over an entire cycle at one point or another, but in terms of when I actually pop back up, I don't think I ever pop up at midnight when I actually need it to be day. So that's been quite a boon. And so I think that was the pause where I looked up how to get health, because with 2 hearts I'm not liking my situation. And all the sugar stuff requires materials I don't have. The hay is not ready. And I gotta stop jumping on this farmland, because the farmland gets destroyed whenever that happens. So what am I doing? Ah, yes. I get so desperate that I try to get lamb chops, but I forget. Lamb chops don't exist yet, if they ever do. I need to go across the hill over where the pigs are and go for the pork. Oh, was that a spoiler? That's it for this video. I will see you next video.